everyone, my name is Kang, and welcome to our latest launch event of 2026. Less than a month ago, we celebrated POCO's 8th anniversary together with our global fans. That gave us a chance to look at how far we've come. And today, we'd like to take this next step forward with all of you. Speaking of which, we have another exciting news to share with all of you. POCO has now surpassed 100 million smartphones sold globally. It is an incredible achievement. And more importantly, we believe it's one that belongs to every single member of our community, our POCO fans, and our users. Well, as an online brand, we don't get to meet our users every day. Therefore, building real connections has always been one of the biggest things to do. That's why we have POCO Community, POCO Carnival, and sometimes fan meetups. Because we think our users don't just love technology, they truly understand it. And as technology continues to evolve, we know we have to keep up at the same time. So last year, we introduced the very first POCO Ultra. It was not just a premium phone. It was a promise to bring the latest flagship technologies to more people. We called it a premium flagship with an honest price, because we believe cutting-edge innovation should be more reasonable. First, it was our POCO F7 Ultra. We brought our users leading performance with the latest generation chipset. That's the kind of performance people would normally expect only from much more expensive devices. In addition, we upgraded battery, display, and other experiences with performance to value. And that was an exciting move for POCO. So throughout last year, POCO ranked among global online sales top 5 in the $600 to $700 price segment. It proved the fact that when you combine flagship performance with good value, users are always ready to embrace something different. Just 8 months later, we raised the bar again with the POCO F8 Ultra. Along with the leading performance, we introduced several major leading technologies, including brand new display technology and a subwoofer with sound and massive battery. And of course, the outstanding value for the users. And the industry noticed, media around the world praised F8 Ultra for keeping the premium promise. Like this one review from Yanko Design, described it as an expressive all-rounder that excels at games, media, and photography. So in the first quarter of 2026, POCO climbed even higher, reaching the global online sales top 4 in the $700 to $800 segment. So naturally, this brings us to one question. If every generation pushes Ultra further, then what should the next Ultra become? What we want is to give you all-around better experience that solve your daily problems. We also want to give you premium experience across every dimension of real life. So that is why our new POCO F9 Ultra is better in every category. We'd like to build a new Ultra phone as an all-around MVP. With leading performance at the core, this time, we upgraded the overall experience, including our biggest battery of F series, an ultra-bright display, the elevated audio experience with sound by Bose, and a powerful camera system. And trying it all together is something we'll already be proud of. The flagship performance with outstanding value. So here we go. Let me introduce our brand new POCO F9 Ultra. Before we dive into the technology inside, let's start with you can see and feel our design. The moment you pick it up, you notice a refreshed design language with premium materials, refined craftsmanship, and a new identity. But before we start, let's check out the video first. So a flagship design starts with the fundamentals, the way it feels in your hand. Our Ultra features a lightweight fiberglass back and a premium metal frame. It is the perfect balance between durability, comfort, and sophistication. Moving to the rear design, we introduced a cleaner camera layout. As you can see here, the new camera decal is flat. creating a more seamless appearance while reducing unnecessary protrusion. We also upgraded the subwoofer design as well, but we'll talk about this later. We didn't stop at materials and form. POCO is introducing a dynamic light design. This new feature creates a more interactive experience with different light for different colors. It can highlight gaming moments, synchronize with the music, notifications, and call reminders, making phone more personal and interactive. Along with the refreshed design, we're also introducing a brand new color option, our dark cherry. We believe this is inspired by a sense of elegance and confidence. And of course, for users who prefer a timeless and powerful style, we also have classy black. Together with dark cherry, these options represent the complete visual upgrade of our POCO F9 Ultra. The all-new color brings a fresh and refined color, and the color black remains the perfect choice for those who prefer timeless and powerful aesthetic. Now, let's move to one of the most iconic parts of our POCO F series, the performance. For POCO users, performance has always been at the heart of the experience. With our new Ultra, we're taking this signature power to the next level. So when we talk about performance, we believe it's not only about the chipset alone. True flagship performance requires a complete system working together. And that is why POCO F9 Ultra delivers a top-tier performance combination, featuring first, flagship chipset, and second, advanced cooling system, and lastly, our latest game tuning. Let's start with the foundation of performance, our chipsets. This year, POCO F9 Ultra still has powerful dual chipsets. It is equipped with Snapdragon 8 Legion 5, working together with our dedicated Vision Boost DA chipset. This combination allows us to give you not only better computing power, but also smarter visual processing and a more immersive experience. So the chipset is built on advanced 3nm TSMC process and features all-B core architecture, giving you high performance efficiency. Well, this is only part of the story. To demonstrate the compatibility of this platform, let's now put POCO F9 Ultra through intensive benchmark testing. So in terms of the benchmark, we aim for the top of our segment. We got over 4.1 million points in benchmark performance, a new performance milestone for POCO phone. But there's more than that. This number is also comparable to the industry-leading flagship device. With a dedicated chipset, POCO F9 Ultra introduced a hardware-powered visual experience, especially for users who play games. It supports advanced technologies including smart frame rate, AI super resolution, game HDR, and of course, dual-core visuals. So yeah, that's everything with our chipsets. However, maintaining peak performance requires more than chipsets alone. Sustained performance depends a lot on temperature management. That's why we have our advanced 3D ice loop cooling system. With flagship thermal control like this, our SoC temperature can be reduced by up to 3 degrees Celsius. When we talk about flagship performance, there's no better proving ground than gaming. It is one of the most demanding scenarios for a smartphone, pushing the chipsets, the graphics, thermal system, display, and touch response all at the same time. That's exactly why gaming is where we validate the power of our phone. So lastly, let's talk about our gaming experience. For those who have followed POCO over the years, you may already be familiar with our Wild Boost optimization. Today, we're taking it to the next level. We upgraded the entire gaming experience from every aspect we can imagine, from performance stability, to visual quality, to touch response, and of course, immersive audio. Before making these upgrades, we asked ourselves one important question. How can we create improvement that truly help you to win? Well, as you can see, winning is not only about having powerful hardware. It is about 3 critical elements working together: seeing earlier, reacting faster, and hearing more clearly. When every advantage counts, these small differences can become the difference between victory and defeat. To achieve this level of gaming experience, we developed an all-new Wow Boost engine. It is a complete performance optimization system that works across software and hardware levels. Let's first look at the software side. We introduced 4 key technologies designed to achieve the perfect balance between high frame rate and stable performance. Beyond software optimization, we also upgraded the gaming experience across 4 key areas. That includes smoother gameplay, more precise touch control, more vivid visuals, and more immersive audio. Together, these improvements create a complete gaming experience from every perspective. So now let's start with the first one, smooth gaming experience. In today's mobile gaming, frame rate is an important factor to see the gaming experience is good or not. So from 60 FPS to 90 to even 120, those are what we have for mainstream phones nowadays. But we believe the next generation of gaming should be better. POCO F9 Ultra is equipped with 185 Hz display, an industry-leading high refresh rate experience. Let's look at some examples. In terms of the native 165 FPS gameplay, POCO F9 Ultra delivers an outstanding steady gameplay for an hour, with smooth and consistent performance throughout. And with supported games, POCO F9 Ultra can unlock the full native 185 FPS experience. For example, in the testing, it achieved 184 average FPS during 1 hour gameplay. But this is not only about being smoother. High frame rates create a more competitive advantage by allowing players to respond faster and experience every moment with better clarity. Therefore, another major advantage of having 185 FPS is its ability to see opponents earlier. With more frames per second and shorter refresh interval, POCO F9 Ultra gives you a chance to strike first. At the same time, with improved dynamic visuals, you can get reduced motion blur for smoother and sharper gaming experience. And of course, to build a broader gaming ecosystem, we support over 20 games, so users can enjoy 185 in the games they actually play. Once the gameplay becomes smoother, the next challenge is precise control. That is why POCO F9 Ultra delivers an all-around upgrade touch experience with first 200 Hz jar sampling rate, and second 4800 Hz instant touch sampling rate, and lastly 480 Hz 10-point touch sampling rate. Next, visual quality, which also plays a key role in creating immersive gaming experience. With the all-new game color enhancement feature, POCO F9 Ultra improves the gaming visuals in 2 important ways. First, more vibrant colors bring every scene to life. And second, enhanced details in the shadows help you explore more things in dark environments. So combining together, we want to make sure you have visual experience as immersive as possible. Finally, last piece of the gaming experience, sound experience. This time, together with Sound by Bose, POCO is specially tuned for better game audio. And the result is a more powerful and immersive gaming sound experience. So what's the result? First, footsteps are louder. And second, the overall combat audio is more directional, which allows you to better locate where sounds are coming from, so you can hear what others miss. Now, let's take a look at real examples. So first, this is what it sounds like without a game audio. But with Sound by Bose, you will hear the difference. So overall to say, you can hear the footstep volume is louder, and the environmental audio is more directional. Well, bringing everything together, POCO F9 Ultra delivers a complete flagship performance combination. Includes powerful D chipsets, an advanced flagship cooling, and our all-new Wow Boost engine. But flagship performance requires another important foundation, the endurance. So next, let's talk about battery and charging. We focus not only on how much power the battery stores, but also on how efficient the power is used. With longer endurance, a reliable charging experience. POCO F9 Ultra comes with the biggest battery ever in the F series, featuring impressive 8,050 battery capacity with advanced 16% silicon carbon content. With this massive battery, you got 2 days of usage on a single charge. At the same time, your phone maintains 80% or more of its battery capacity after 1,600 cycles of charges, which is basically 6 years of regular use. A large battery is only part of the story. A truly complete battery experience also needs fast and flexible charging. So POCO F9 Ultra supports 100-watt hypercharge, together with 27-watt reverse charging. We also upgraded the wireless charging experience this time. It supports 50-watt wireless hypercharge with a new 22.5-watt wireless charging. So whether you prefer wired or wireless, POCO gives you more freedom and more convenience. Now let's put the specs under real scenarios. With a 100-watt hypercharge, waiting time becomes a thing of the past. Just 10 minutes of charging, you can get more than 6 hours of social media scrolling, keeping you connected wherever you go. To summarize, POCO F9 Ultra delivers the most complete battery and charging ever. It is more power, less waiting, and that is what a flagship battery experience should feel like. We want to give it the best battery and charging combination among this price segment. Next, let's move to another important part, sound. A true immersive smartphone experience is not something that you can see or touch. It is also something you hear. Last year, we started our partnership with Bose, bringing professional acoustic expertise into our POCO experience. Together, we made major improvements, especially in bass performance, creating a richer and more powerful experience. So our Sound by Bose tuning and our subwoofer received highly positive feedback from both the users and media. As Android Police described, POCO F8 Ultra delivered probably the best audio experience I've ever had on the smartphone in some time. But we're not stopping here. This year, we continue pushing smartphone audio to a higher level with more upgrades. But before we jump to the upgrades, there's one question. Why do we invest so much into audio? And we believe the answer is pretty simple. Because sound changes how we experience content. With deep bass, the gaming that we just talked about is more immersive, of course, and music becomes more emotional, and movies give you stronger action moments. So yes, we believe great audio makes you feel more. This year, POCO F9 Ultra introduced our special 2.1-channel audio system with upgrades. We'll bring the premium subwoofer experience that's hard to find anywhere else in the phone industry, combined with symmetrical disc speakers, creating a deeper and richer audio experience. But the real improvements are not just visible, they're also measurable. At the heart of the subwoofer is an independent large bass driver. It delivers powerful low-frequency performance across 60 to 200 Hz range, bringing deeper bass and stronger impact. So whether it is an action scene in the movie or footsteps in the game, you can feel every moment with better immersion. We also upgraded the dual speakers themselves by achieving 1 decibel improvement in low-frequency performance, creating a fuller and richer sound profile. In terms of design, we redesigned the acoustic port so you can have clear and more detailed sound. And also, you get better dust protection, less airflow, and less bass distortion. That's everything for hardware. Beyond hardware, we tuned the sound for 2 styles with Sound by Bose. First is a dynamic sound for powerful lows, and then we have balanced for more vivid sound. But immersive entertainment is not only about sound. So now, next, let's check out display. For an absolute immersive experience, POCO F9 Ultra still has a 6.9-inch display this time. Together with ultra-slim bezels, it creates an expansive viewing experience. But this year, we're taking display technology even further. POCO F9 Ultra introduced a cutting-edge display solution designed to deliver exceptional brightness while maintaining excellent efficiency. So even under challenging outdoor conditions, your display stays clear and easy to view. Well, the key upgrade comes from our global debut M11 display panel. This brand new material technology offers improved brightness while maintaining better power efficiency. Let's take a closer look at how this technology works. First, we use a brand new green light-emitting material. The luminous efficiency is improved by 20% to make your display brighter with less power consumption. On top of that, the new key emitter technology improves overall display durability with 5% improvement in lifespan, because a premium display should stay premium for years, we believe. So with this display innovation combined, POCO F9 Ultra can reach up to 4,500 nits peak brightness in multiple super bright scenarios. Whether you're outdoors during the day, using navigation, or enjoying content in bright environments, the display remains clear and readable. For extreme lighting conditions, the display can instantly boost up to 10,000 nits peak brightness. But being bright is not the only thing. We want to protect your eyes at the same time. For this generation, POCO F9 Ultra also introduced Xiaomi Vision Care, a comprehensive eye care solution developed around 4 key areas, together with tube Brilliant. Whether you're outdoors under bright sunlight, winding down before sleep, using your phone in dark environment, or gaming for extended periods, or just reading an ebook, our display automatically gives you a comfortable viewing experience overall. So this is a display experience. It is immersive, ultra bright, and designed with eye comfort in mind. Up to this point, we've covered what makes F9 Ultra a true premium flagship, with performance, battery, audio, and display. But there's one more important chapter we cannot miss, because no flagship experience is complete without talking one feature today: the camera. In the era of social sharing and content creation, every moment deserves to be captured beautifully. So POCO F-Series has always focused on giving users everything they truly need. And with our premium Ultra Film, we continue pushing imaging experience to the best. In fact, one user recently said, POCO is getting more and more serious about photography. And this year, we want to prove it more. Introduce POCO's first 200MP ultra clear camera system. The biggest advantage of the sensor is pretty simple: incredible clarity across portraits, landscapes, and more. So it means not only better pixels, but also freedom to capture every moment you like. Let's take a look. The first impression is pretty obvious. The image is incredibly clear when it comes to the portrait. But the real magic is we'll crop into the frame. The details remain sharp and immersive. Now let's zoom in and look at the details. Well, even after cropping a smaller area of the image, you can still see the model's facial details and natural expressions. And we believe this is the power of having 200MP, give you more freedom after you press the shutter button. Well, a 200MP sensor is not just about taking stunning portraits. It also shines when capturing natural landscapes. Take this snowy mountain scene as an example. With a massive amount of detail captured by the sensor, every layer of landscape is lifelike. But great photography is not only about clarity. We want to give you more options when it comes to taking pictures. And that is why POCO F9 Ultra provides 3 ultra-clear cameras, covering different focal length for different possibilities. First, let me introduce our 50MP periscope lens with flagship zoom capability. Now let's see where you can use it in real scenarios. With 5x periscope telephoto, you can capture distant scenes with excellent clarity while maintaining natural details. Moving further, 10x lossless zoom gives you more creative freedom without sacrificing image quality. It's perfect for portraits and everyday moments. And with our 20x AI ultra zoom, even further subjects become more accessible, turning distance into creativity. While the periscope lens is not only powerful from far away, the telemacro photography is supporting short distance, so you can discover a complete new world. As you can see here, even the water droplets on the apple are captured with stunning clarity. So whether it's food or flowers or other subjects, The tele macro lens reveals a whole new world in front of you. Besides the periscope lens, we also provide the ultra-wide camera. It helps you capture landscapes, architecture, and creative compositions with more freedom. On the front, POCO F9 Ultra comes with 32MP selfie camera designed for better group moments. When multiple people enter the frame, the camera automatically adjusts the composition to include everyone. Setting aside the hardware, we also brought new features to make photography more fun and creative. We upgraded the overall live photo experience this time, turning everyday memories into something dynamic. Now let's see what they are. First, let me introduce Ultra HD Live. With this feature, you can capture up to 4K ultra clear live photos with better quality, so your memories become more vivid and more alive. Next is our Portrait Live. So it has quick zoom out cinematic effect, adding more storytelling to your portraits. Instead of a simple photo, your portrait now feels more like a scene from a movie. Finally, we have Freestyle Live. With constant speed auto zoom effects, you can enjoy creative moving shots, even without professional skills. Well, this is a complete imaging experience of our POCO F9 Ultra. With a 200MP main camera, flagship periscope lens, ultra-wide camera, and new live moments features. This is the most advanced imaging system ever created for a POCO smartphone. So whether you're capturing people, places, or unexpected moments, we hope they're handy enough for everyday needs. Now, let's bring everything together. POCO F9 Ultra delivers powerful dual chipsets with leading benchmark performance, an all-around upgraded gaming experience, and a strong battery charging combination ever. It is combined with immersive audio, an ultra-bright efficiency display, and a versatile camera system. This, we believe, is a complete premium smartphone experience we can offer for you. So, as we mentioned at the beginning, POCO F9 Ultra is designed to deliver all-around premium experience. From performance, battery, audio, display, to camera, we upgraded every single one of them. We don't just want to give you the powerful smartphone, but also a complete premium flagship experience. But there's one last piece of the puzzle. A premium experience is not complete without smarter price. Well, I can say POCO F9 Ultra continues to give you one of the best performance to value in the premium industry today. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part, our price, $799, while the high variant starts from $949. And we believe this is how POCO continues to challenge what premium smartphones can offer. Since POCO F9 Ultra brings an all-around elevated flagship experience, we want a Pro model to receive overall upgrades as well. And our goal for that is pretty simple. That is to bring ultra-level performance with some flagship features that you can only find on F9 Pro. So now, let me introduce our all-new POCO F9 Pro. And we assure you, this is the most powerful F Pro device ever. Let's start with the performance. POCO F9 Pro brings you ultra-level performance experience we just introduced earlier. So it features ultra-level dual chipsets and all-new web-based engine for ultra-level gaming experience. Let's take a closer look at the chipsets. So POCO F9 Pro comes with the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5V series, together with the Vision Boost D8 chipset. For the first time, POCO F series runs on leading dual flagship chipsets. And this is the same performance philosophy just as the Ultra. And now it's available on Pro. Well, to start with, it's a new Snapdragon chipset. This is the first time we bring the latest generation flagship chipset to a POCO F Pro. It has a significant leap in processing capability and efficiency. So now, let's break it down to see more details. The Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5V series brings the same flagship foundation just as the Ultra, including 3nm TSMC process, third generation Qualcomm CPU architecture, up to 4.6 GHz clock speed, and an 8 OB core design. This means incredible speed for gaming, multitasking, and demanding applications. So whether you're pushing the phone to its limits or just opening everything at once, POCO F9 Pro is always ready. On top of that, POCO F9 Pro this time also features a Vision Boost DA chipset. It enhances graphics processing, gives you better clarity and overall visual performance whether you're watching movies or playing games. So together, these two chipsets create a powerful foundation for premium experience. And just like our Ultra model, POCO F9 Pro also comes with the all-new Wallboost engine. We optimized 4 key areas as well for better overall gaming experience. So you get ultra-smooth gameplay, more precise touch response, more immersive game colors, and upgraded gaming audio. So every detail is designed to give players a stronger advantage when it comes to winning. So yes, POCO F9 Pro also supports a 185Hz display, unlocking a complete high frame rate gaming journey up to 185 FPS, give you smoother visuals with stable performance. Now, let's look at some gaming scenarios one by one. First, the foundation, 60 FPS gaming. As you can see here, POCO F9 Pro maintains almost a full frame rate throughout entire gameplay, and even a 1% low frame rate performance pretty strong. Next, we increase the challenge to 120. With POCO F9 Pro, maintaining this level of smoothness is not a challenge at all. The experience stays stable, responsive, and ready for competitive gameplay. Now, let's push further to 165. Looking at the average frame rate chart here, you can see how F9 Pro maintains stable gameplay. And that means high frame rates are not just a burst, they're consistent. Finally, the highest 185. As you can see, just as normal, it's stable to help you see first and strike first, just like the Ultra. So that is the performance story of a POCO F9 Pro. You get Ultra-level dual chipsets, the all-new Wallboost engine, and a complete high frame rate gaming experience. I can say this is the strongest performance foundation that we ever brought to a Pro. But POCO F9 Pro is not only about performance. It's one of the most premium models in our lineup. We believe every part of experience should feel flagship. So beyond power, we also upgraded the rest of the experience. And many of these upgrades are actually shared with our Ultra model, a more premium experience to our Pro users. Now let's take a look. First, the display. POCO F9 Pro shares the same advanced M11 display panel, delivering up to 10,000 nits peak brightness. It also comes with Xiaomi Vision Care for comprehensive eye comfort, together with POCO Hyper RGB display for sharper and cleaner reading experience. But compared with the Ultra, POCO F9 Pro comes with a slightly smaller 6.59-inch display, and this gives our users a more comfortable grip. Well, for battery charging, POCO F9 Pro also delivers a comprehensive experience. First, it got 4 different ways of charging, and that's the same as the Ultra, including a 100-watt hypercharge. On top of that, POCO F9 Pro offers you a 6,330 mAh battery experience. This ensures all-day power, whether you're gaming, traveling, or simply enjoy your daily life. Finally, let's move to imaging. Just as the Ultra, POCO F9 Pro also supports 200MP main camera. Now, instead of talking too much, let's just see what you can do. With the 200MP main camera, every expression, texture, and small details is well preserved. But the real advantage of 200MP is when you want more freedom after taking the photo. Even when we crop into the image, let's take a look at the model expression. The details remain vivid, natural, and true to the original moment. So this means you can capture first and decide the final composition later, without worrying too much about losing the quality of the photo you take. For Pro, we also have 50MP floating telephoto lens. This gives you flagship zoom capability, allowing you to capture distant subjects and as close as up to 10 centimeters with incredible details. Now let's see what this means in real scenarios. First, we have 2.5 times optical zoom, which is perfect focal length for portraits. Next, we have 5 times lossless zoom, bringing more flexibility when your subject is further away. So you can capture details without needing to physically move closer. And for the opposite situation, we want to explore the smallest details. We'll bring you 10 centimeter telemark experience. It allows you to get closer to details. Well, take this photo as an example. Now let's find out what it looks like 10 centimeters away. As you can see, even the fine patterns and feathers become visible, detailed, and full of life. And sometimes a whole new world is hidden just a few centimeters away. So overall, POCO F9 Pro brings you ultra-clear camera system with the same 200 MP sensor just as the Ultra. But as a flagship phone, it is not only about powerful specifications. A true flagship also comes from the details you see, you touch, and feel every day. So now, design. We believe good design is always hidden in the details. So every element, from materials, structure, to finishing, they all need to be carefully refined to create a complete high-end feeling. So let's start with the back design. POCO F9 Pro features a flat metal camera decal combined with a metallic CD pattern design beside it. Looking from the side, you can see the refined camera structure as well. With only 2.5mm ultra-slim platform, the camera decal gives out the elegant profile. The premium feeling continues with the frame design. The 1.7mm micro-curved metal frame smoothly transitions into the back panel, creating a seamless connection between different materials. For color options, we start with the classic black. It's perfect for users who prefer a more understated style. Next, we got you clean white version. And finally, we bring something completely new, our Aurora Green. This is a fine design element we created to give our users something more unique every time they hold their phone. Let's check it out. During normal daylight, Aurora Green appears as a vibrant, clean, and elegant. But, as the name suggests, it is more than just a color. There's a hidden experience waiting to be discovered. So when the daytime ends, it is when another story begins. Thanks to the full panel luminous design, after absorbing light, the entire back panel will have a soft glow in dark and low-light environments. It is more than visual effect. We want to give our phone a more interactive and personal style. By the way, you can also create your own patterns or signatures using the blue via laser pointer. Just imagine entering your own mark before a concert, creating a unique design for a night event, or simply make your phone easier to find when lights are off. So feel free to create. This completes the introduction of POCO F9 Pro. It brings ultra-level performance with the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5V series and an all-new gaming experience powered by Wellboost engine. Together with complete charging, sound-by-Bose audio, and ultra-bright display with comfortable grip, and a powerful 200 MP camera system. POCO F9 Pro also delivers a truly premium experience for users. Now, after showing everything it can do, let's move to the price. Same as the Ultra phone, we believe premium experience should always come with an honest price, $699, while the high variant starts from $769. Finally, POCO F9 series will be available through a variety of channel partners starting today. So make sure to check our local official channels and social media platforms for more information. Before we finish today's launch event, let's quickly summarize the positioning of our 2 new flagship devices. POCO F9 Ultra is designed for users who want a complete premium experience with powerful performance, immersive entertainment, advanced imaging, and every detail elevated. Meanwhile, POCO F9 Pro brings ultra-level performance to users who want ultra-level chipsets and ultra-level gaming. So different users have different needs, and POCO is here to provide everything for everyone. Before it comes to an end, we still have one more thing to share with you. Remember our POCO X8 Pro series we launched earlier this year? Well, today, we're bringing a new member to the family. Not long from now, we will launch the all-new POCO X8. It is for users who want powerful daily performance supported by massive battery. Let's check out some specs. POCO X8 has impressive 8,340 mAh battery with 6-7 watt hypercharge, give you long-lasting power with fast charging convenience. It also features a 6.83-inch display for large and immersive view experience. Combined, it's a special design and solid quality. So POCO X8 brings a complete experience in its category. Now, in terms of the price, POCO X8 will start from $269. And so with all that, we've reached the end of today's launch event. From POCO F9 Ultra, our most premium smartphone, to POCO F9 Pro and our all-new POCO X8. We continue to bring more exciting and more meaningful technologies to our users. So every generation, we listen, we learn, and we keep pushing boundaries. It's not just to make better phones, but to create complete experience that truly matter to our users and to our daily life. So now, thank you again for being here today, and we hope you enjoy POCO innovation as much as we do. See you next time.